Hey everybody, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where I'm here with my fiance again.
Hey guys!
And we are getting ready to investigate this here computer to see what evidence we can find on it. So if you like this video, then please like it, subscribe to this channel, and there'll be plenty more content like this to come at you in the near future. Without further ado, let's get started.
Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
You know how to computer? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera.
Oh God. Hey,
Boom.
it printed out data for that day.
Let's see what we got.
Oh.
Ooh. So it's someone in the costume.
Uh-huh.
It's not like him. Like, it doesn't have to be him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Oh, there's one before it.
What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one. Oh, yeah, it's you.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Taken to the gate between the entrance studios. October 15th, 2. Yeah, photo number 2.
Hey, Nick. Can't we use the photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Mm-hmm. Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Yo! Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady?
It's somewhat short.
Did you see the pants dragging?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was just thinking. Like, they don't fit the suit well. October 18th, District Courtroom number 4.
Oh, yeah.
We're in court now. Oh, no. We're back with our arch nemesis. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. I still got it, baby. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. So I'm going to get the judge and Edgeworth and Phoenix, and anybody else, even if I've done their voice up until now, is on you.
Okay.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. You got him. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. You know, you got this, but there's some big shoes for you to fill on Detective Gumshoe's voice acting.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios.
Oh my god.
This here is the employee area. The actors did a run through their action scene during the morning here.
I'm sorry, Detective Gumshoe. I'm so sorry.
This is the main gate to the studios.
Dear God, what have I done?
The security lady that works at
Are you even saying words?
at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on that day.
Past the security station 3 people.
The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Royal Powers.
He looks like Lion-O from the
Yeah.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
And a young woman, the production assistant. All of the production staff were in the employee area until
None?
none. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security ladder got to the guard station.
Can you read any faster?
Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. And the production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled.
That's a very clean hole.
I know. The time of death was 2:40 p.m. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest. Was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Oh,
Please, God, no. Should I listen to that whole thing again? Why would we listen to it again?
Skip it.
I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. Oh, how medieval! Samurai spear out of the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Great, we're going to put up with her. She's not amused. Will the witness declare her name? Oh my god. Oh my god.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow?
You've had 5 different voices for her.
I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
That's gross. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me
Oh my gosh,
So
she's
even
rambling
when
again.
still how other children make but there was this boy Captain.
Believe
call
it!
me an old bag. Does not quite objection.
Objection! He's objecting. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
Thank God. I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
I am a judge.
Of authority.
You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Ha, Phoenix. Too much. Okay.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
That's consistent with what Gumshoe said.
Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run through there since the morning.
Okay.
Yes. I had to run some errands that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by at 2. It was Powers. That man right there was heading towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. So let's press or present. So how about we present the photo?
Yes.
Poor old Hammer had been doing a run-through. Had some errands. Anyway, it was 1. I was at the main gate till 5. Because a certain man went by. It was Powers. That man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Okay, so at that last one, I guess.
Right there. Press right, or present right there.
So you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Go wax in your ears, sonny.
Time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
So on that phrase.
Yeah.
Present. And this photo.
Yep.
Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Tap, 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 tap. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Oof! I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. More like 65
No one in
years
this
ago.
court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness. He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Humph, nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What? Huh? Even Edgeworth's surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. Okay.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall.
Okay.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
He's not dragging his leg.
No.
So he had a sprained ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
But isn't that the murder weapon?
Yeah.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
It was duct taped together? This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Yeah, I don't think you could use it if it was broken like that well. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers. There's got to be more to this. I better keep pressing her. We haven't done this. Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped it make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt. Oh, God.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning the backdrops up, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Okay, so we just pressed that. That morning during the run-through of the action scene...
But she said she was running
Oh,
errands
yeah,
that
she wasn't
morning.
there at 1. Or she wasn't there till 1. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. The poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
Oh, no, they said in the morning Penny was there because they were doing the stuff in the employee area, and Penny and Mr. Powers and Jack Hammer were there.
Yeah.
And then she didn't get there till 1, but she was
Yeah.
never in the employee area with them, so at least according to Gumshoe and her original story. What exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving the backdrops and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then? No, she's lying. I think we've had enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? I didn't do anything. Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is, where is this steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it.
What?
We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers, you ignorant I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor?
Object!
Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer.
Oh.
We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Jays.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True.
True.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
What a testimony. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Alright. The time of poor Mr. Hammer's death, yeah. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers.
Press.
You didn't see Will Powers. You saw... Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite sure, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area.
Look, there she is again. She's been there the whole time.
Yes.
Like, even in the pictures that's showing, she's there.
Yes. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right.
Oh, that's right, Sonny. You let them have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy. Edgy boy.
Old Windbag sure has balls, or well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Oh, the music stopped. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. Oh, yeah, because it was number 2. Photo number 2.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
This photo was taken by the camera at the Gate Studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Get her, Phoenix! Order, order! Please tell the court what they mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself.
Eee! Me? Watch your mouth, whippersnapper! The only person I saw that day was Will Powers!
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That would have been easier to see, but that's what it would seem to be.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Huh? But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Humph, some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Oh.
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Mr. Oldbag?
Ah,
Oh,
that's
she's gonna blame it on Penny.
right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Whoopsie.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I think it's her.
Yeah, she's being super fishy. I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have another important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Or just made it up.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
The other person. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I go through the photos. I throw out any
I
photos.
want to press this. Why does she throw out photos?
Yeah, it's not good protocol.
No.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part.
Well, you look very suspicious. For the most part. This
This
is a
is a
murder...
oh.
No. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking photo. Will Powers
Good
That
job.
was so hard.
I think she's missing the point.
Come to think of it, oh.
Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased?
Humph, a fanboy.
A fanboy?
Still samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me.
Well, if they're a real freak, then they're suspicious.
Right? They get information about their rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day, but I thought no one else was there.
Right, yeah. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee
That's
area.
so suspicious. You're an awful security guard.
Yeah. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
And?
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo you erased?
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
Come on. What?
Ryder.
Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about the 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh, yes, well, see his type there. We see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy, but it was broken.
It's broken.
Did a boy do it?
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. You didn't... What? That's why I erased the data.
But she's so suspicious, though.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. October 18th, 11:08 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. We will actually call that an episode. Because we need to figure out, we need to take a recess and figure out how this boy plays into all this. Who is this boy?
I think she's making it up. I don't
Who
think
is
there's
this
a
child?
boy.
Do they exist? Are they a figment of Oldbag's imagination?
Oldbag's imagination. Cause she
Stay tuned to find out the answer.
Whippersnappers!
Stay tuned, whippersnappers, to find out on the next episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Bye!
Bye.